Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We got a nice bounce today in the markets. So Dow was down yesterday, about 800 points down, as an example. Finished up today at 370. So a bounce today, but we're still in some trouble with these markets. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on. All right. So on the 240-minute time frames, guys, we have a sell signal. All right. So S&P on the 240 still holding a sell signal, and the market is basically consolidating. Okay. So S&P 240 sell signal, and we're trading between resistance here and support on the 240. So the market hasn't gone anywhere. All right. On the NASDAQ, on the 240, we have a sell signal. Okay. On the Dow, we have a sell signal on the Dow. These are on the 240 now, 240-minute time frame. Okay. On the Russell, we also have a sell signal. So we do not have any buy signals on the 240-minute guys in equity. So we are still not calling a buy signal. We still have a sell signal in equities. The VIX is at 1955. All right, so it's gone up to about 21, and I would say the low is about 19. All right, so it hasn't gone anywhere, but the pressure is on this market to move lower. Okay, so nothing has really changed, even with the buying we had today. Again, the Dow was up 370. NASDAQ was up 236. S&P was up 53 points. IWM was up about 2 points. Bitcoin is at 64,000, guys. So Bitcoin has come down even more, but 3,000 points from where we looked at it on Sunday at 67,000. Now it's at 64. Remember, we've got some support at 60,000, but we're looking for Bitcoin to get below that 60,000 mark. We do have stronger support at 50,000. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right, we should not be in. If you're trading with us, you're using our trading systems. As an example, Crypto's Monster, guys, we should not be in Bitcoin. And remember, most of your cryptocurrencies will follow the move in Bitcoin. All right, so be careful with that market. S&P on the daily time frame, guys, we've been consolidating since October. All right, tight resistance, tight support. So we haven't gone anywhere on the S&P. On the NASDAQ, same thing, guys. We made a high around October, mid to late October, and we haven't gone anywhere. Okay, so we've stuck within that range here, and we're at all-time highs. Okay, so just be careful. All right, our stock boss traders, our bull master traders, you're getting fewer opportunities coming through Heat Seeker. So you can certainly trade, just manage your trades carefully. On the Dow, we do have a red candle here, so we'll call that a sell signal. And on the IWM, a red candle here. Sell signal on the NASDAQ, sell signal on the S&P. If these markets are going to recover, the Dow might recover first, along with the IWM. All right, we get some green candles to come in. They're still holding their buy signal, but this red candle here counts as a sell signal. Okay, but no sell signal by the system. Okay. Again, VIX is at 1955. In the futures market, we are mixed. So the Dow is down 26 points. NASDAQ is up 8. Russell is slightly down, and the S&P slightly down. Similar story with the dollar. The dollar index is between a tight, again, range. Support is down here, resistance is here, and we're kind of stuck in the middle here of the range. All right. Currently, the dollar is up. There was a decent trade going in the dollar all right, in forex, but hopefully that will hold. Looks like the yen pairs are trying to make a move. Okay, monster sectors. Let's take a look at the sectors. Tech sector is in trouble, guys. To really get going, we got to get past resistance here. All right, get some reaccumulation trades going there. But right now, it's just holding. We can actually move this down here. So we got a wider range here on the XLK, which is technology. Healthcare, I'm holding for now, and it's moving higher. Let's do this here. So it is holding its trend line. Let's see if we can break that resistance there. Okay. That's the XLV. Biotech also moving higher. We do have a buy signal here. Red candle came in, so we should be out. But guys, if it breaks through that resistance there, we might get follow through. But again, sector is setting up nicely, but we need these indexes to come on in and give buy signals. Okay, so the IBB, biotech, all right. Previous trade did really well. Bought here, sold here, buy signal here. Just need to break out. Okay. Financials, the XLF, that's breaking down. That's in the markdown phase. Okay, so markdown phase, guys. And we'll look for support. It broke near-term support there. Next support is right here. So financials is in trouble. So your banks, all right, so that's in the markdown phase now. Got past the distribution phase. Okay. The XLF. Consumer discretionary, same thing here. Okay. All right, broke through support, got a sell signal. That market is in trouble there. Consumer staples have been doing well. All right, great move in consumer staples. Let's move this up here. Getting ready to break through that high. And here is your markdown and markup. Buy signal on a break of this resistance and performing really well. All right, and consumer staples has been doing really well since the beginning of the year here. So buy signal here. All right, good move there. Consumer staples. Basic materials have been doing well as also. And that's going to be gold and silver. Gold and silver. So buy signal here. Good price action in that sector. Communication services. Nothing here. We'll pay closer attention if it breaks the resistance right here. Keep an eye on it. Energy has been doing well also. So energy got a nice trend going here. So your energy stocks are doing well in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. All right. Utilities are breaking out. That's a flight to safety there. All right. So that's reaccumulation. All right. So not a bad trade there. In utilities. And our buy signal was here on a break of this triangle right here. Okay. Perfect break here. Buy signal here. And this is reaccumulation, guys. We got new buyers coming in there. So utilities looks good. International. International emerging markets looks good. So we do have a few sectors that are doing well. And these are not your typical sectors. Okay. All right. So there's definitely a move in commodities rather than tech and those most other popular sectors. Okay. All right. So that's industrial, home construction, trying to break out there, and then telecom. All right. So telecom is doing well. So they're definitely finding other markets to get into other than tech and healthcare, but healthcare is trying to break out. All right. In the Forex market, all right, we've kind of mixed for now, guys. So just be careful, right? Some of these pairs were trying to break out and they've pulled back a bit. All right. So currently, let's see here. We got tight consolidation on the 60-minute time frame. You look here. Right, all these red in here, that's consolidation. Okay, so we've got about, what's that, 70% consolidation on the 60-minute time frame. So things are tightening up. Okay, about the same on the 240, and even the daily time frame. We've got about 50% consolidation. All right, so things are slowing down a bit as far as volatility. All right, on in Forex. Okay, so just be aware of that. Our monster scalper traders, do not force your trades. Okay, let your trades come to you. But things are slowing down. You guys can see that price action in here, and in here. All right. Good news though. We do have some good news. We can see buying coming in here on the 60-minute time frame in the Aussie pairs. Aussie pairs here. Keep an eye on that. That buying will turn the 240 if it continues. And we have solid buying already on the daily time frame. So our trend is intact on the daily. All right. Buyers are coming in on the 60. And again, hopefully that will turn the 240. Yeah. Okay. On the Kiwi pair, same thing. We got buyers coming in. All right. And again, hopefully that will transfer to the 240. And then the daily time frame here. All right, we only have one that's down in the Kiwi on the daily. The other two are up. All right, and we mentioned the yen pairs, guys. We're starting to see buying come back into the yen pairs on the 60-minute time frame, and on the 240. Right, these are turning from neutral to up, and hopefully that will turn the yen pairs. All right, mixed in the dollar pair, so be careful with the dollar pairs. Mixed euro pairs the same, and pound pairs the same. Okay, so things are mixed in that group. Just be careful with Forex. The top trending pairs right now is still pound Aussie short, and then Aussie New Zealand long. All right, just amazing trades on the daily time frame. Aussie CAD. All right, so pound Aussie, that's the inverse, right? Pound Aussie short. Aussie New Zealand, right, has the second spot there. Long. Aussie CAD. All right, third spot there. And then the sixth spot here is Aussie dollar. So these Aussie pairs are leading, guys. Eighth spot is Euro Aussie to the downside. So these Aussie pairs, guys, making a move. Okay, keep an eye on that. Those are big picture, big moves in Forex. Okay, current alerts. Current alerts. All right, current alerts, yen pairs. Okay, so pay attention to the yen pairs, guys. All right, so ZAR yen has a buy signal moving up. All right, dollar yen, buy signal, that's moving up. TRY, Turkish yen, that's moving up. SGD JPY, New Zealand yen has a fairly recent buy signal there. Hong Kong yen, All right, pound yen, right? So pound yen, guys, getting in on the action there. Euro yen, Swiss yen, CAD yen, Aussie yen. So all the yen pairs, guys, are giving buy signals. Okay, so that's your best trade right now. All these yen pairs, dollar pairs are mixed, euro pairs are mixed, pound pairs are mixed. Um, Aussie Aussie pairs are setting up, okay, but not quite ready yet. So yen pairs gonna be your best trade. All right, VIX on the big picture on the monthly time frame at 1955. So it's still right at that 20 mark there. It breaks through there, we'll see higher volatility. Okay. Let's see. The Max 7s, Tesla, guys, it's holding a buy signal. So Tesla is holding a buy signal. Let's make sure it's on the weekly, on the daily here. So that's been changing. All right. So on the daily time frame, we still have a sell signal on Tesla on the daily. Nvidia. All right, NVIDIA has a sell signal. Now it is approaching that resistance. I think there's earnings coming out with NVIDIA as well. All right, but based on our system, we have a sell signal on NVIDIA trading at 192. If it can break resistance here, we could get a buy signal on NVIDIA. Microsoft. Sell signal all the way back here, guys. That was when November. Was it November? Yep, November. All right. And no buyers around. Clearly in the markdown phase. You guys can see that there. All right. Microsoft. Meta, Facebook, sell signal here. Google gave a sell signal after a nice run up. Amazon has a sell signal there. Apple has a buy signal, but no, we got red candles here, sell signal. If it recovers that that resistance line here, we might call a new buy signal. All right. The mags. A sell signal on the mags. That's the ETF for the Magnificent Seven stocks. Okay. All right. Top 50 stocks. Let's see how they did today. If they're holding, AEM looks good. AU looks good. All right. AUGO looks good. These are mainly basic materials, guys. So gold, silver. Just run through these. All right. So basic materials still doing well. All right. One energy stock, two financial stock. Remember we talked about financials. Be careful with those. All right. A few here, healthcare. So healthcare stocks, those are closing, giving sell signals. Look here. All right. And then technology here. These are giving sales signals as well. See what tech is doing, guys? They're going down there. All these are technology. All this red is sales signals, okay? So be careful. If these top stocks are not doing well, if these Max 7s are not doing well, that's a concern. All right, big picture. Big picture on the Dow. Dow on the daily time frame, guys, we have a sell signal here. Okay, so we are basically waiting. Right? If you're trading stock boss or bull master, I'm not saying you can't take any trades. Just be careful. All right, Dow on the weekly time frame. That's holding. The Dow on the monthly time frame holding as well. S&P on the daily has a sell signal, guys. Okay, so S&P on the daily time frame, we have a sell signal. We got to get past resistance here. Green candles to come in. to give a buy signal. All right. S&P on the weekly holding. S&P on the monthly holding firm. NASDAQ on the daily time frame, we have a sell signal. So on the NASDAQ, we have a sell signal on the daily time frame. This is why we are not calling a buy signal. NASDAQ on the weekly, holding for now. NASDAQ on the monthly, holding for now. The Russell also has a sell signal, a red candle. Now, we don't have an official sell signal by our system, but we've got two red candles here, so we're calling a sell signal in the Russell, and we are overbought. Purpose, support, and resistance means we are overbought. Russell on the weekly is holding. Russell on the monthly is holding as well. The QQQ on the weekly is holding. All right, this market, guys, who knows where this market will go, but boy, we are really overbought and we're not moving any higher. Okay. All right. The spiders, SPY, holding, and the diamonds, the DIA, holding as well. Bitcoin is in trouble. All right. No surprise here, right? No surprise. Bitcoin is at 64,000. We're looking for Bitcoin, guys, to make a move lower here to about right where it made the low, to about 60,000. And we're looking for Bitcoin to move lower. All right. And based on this price action, there's a good chance it will. Lower highs, lower lows, lots of selling here. All right. And we're looking for Bitcoin to get to about 50,000. 54,000 is here. So 54,000 is right about here. 50,000 is right about right here. Okay, so we're based on the price action, we're looking for Bitcoin to break through that 60,000 and probably settle somewhere down in that range around 50, 54 to about 50,000, and then we'll see what it does. Right. Right after that, we've got next support is at 30,000, but we do have support, a decent number of support in here. All right. All right. So as far as being long Bitcoin, no chance of that. Okay. So we have a good upward trend line here. Let's draw that in. So here's your markup phase. And then here is your markdown phase. Now we have a lot of lines here, but that's fine. And we're moving lower here. Okay. All right. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. Same thing here, guys. We're breaking down and we're at the low here of that candle for Bitcoin, which is not good for the week. All right, we talked about the monthly, guys, the monthly time frame for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin closes, all right, and we only have a few more days here for the month. Bitcoin closes for the month on a red candle, and that's going to be problematic for Bitcoin. All right, so that is a big deal. All right, so if Bitcoin closes on a monthly time frame red, that's going to be an issue for Bitcoin. Okay, currently on the weekly, you guys can see there on the weekly, we have a solid red candle here. All right, and we right at the bottom of that candle. Right now, we're at 63,994. Okay, support, we have some support, good support here at 50,000 right here. Guys, we're not far, Bitcoin moves a lot. Okay. Now, I'm not saying it's going to get there in 1 or 2 days, but boy, it looks like it wants to get there. But that monthly time frame, right? We have a few more days. And if we close with a red candle, which means sellers are really coming in on the monthly time frame, we could see Bitcoin move lower here. Okay. For several months. All right, last time we got a red candle, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months of selling, guys. 8 months of selling. So that is not good. This big red candle here um, on Bitcoin. Okay, not good. You guys can see that there. The last time we got our first red candle was in 2022. And here we are, our first red candle, now 2026. And we've come from a high of 124,000 guys to now 63,000. All right, a lot of pressure on Bitcoin there. Okay. All righty. So be aware of that. And again, most of your, if not all of your, well, you can never say all, right? But a large percentage of your other cryptocurrencies will follow the move in Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin is moving lower, those other currencies, cryptocurrencies will move lower as well. So even your favorite cryptocurrencies. Okay. Gold, guys, gold is doing really well. We talked about gold, right? Did not get a lot of damage from that selling, right? Did not get a sell signal, all right? So recovered the trend line, recovered the moving average, and it's been doing really well, all right? So so far, all right? So made a high, came back to that moving average, to that trend line, made a high, came back, made a high, came back, made a high, came back, and still holding firm. All right, on the monthly, holding firm as well. All right, however, silver, right? Silver did give a sell signal, red candles here. It's trying to recover here. A buy signal would come in probably anywhere around here on silver, okay? If it continues to move higher. But gold really looks good there, okay? But silver's trying to recover. It is trying to recover. All right, crude oil, guys, nothing there. So the same deal with crude oil. Bonds improving, right? We have a buy signal here. Your long-term bonds, your TLT buy signal here. We are moving higher here. We'll get excited if we can get above 92. All right, so a price above 92, we can start to get excited about bonds. It has rejected that area several times. So rejected it here, 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 and here. So hopefully this time we can break through and start trending with our bonds. Okay. All right. Quick look at our trading systems. All right, crypto's monster, guys. Bitcoin right now, again, like I mentioned, it's at 64 on the 60-minute time frame. All right, we have a sell signal, no buy signals on the 60. Here is on the daily. Litecoin. See that data could come up. Okay, Litecoin, guys, same thing. Sell signal there. Bitcoin Cash. Hold on. Let's move that data around. All right, let's do 1 month here. All right, monster scalper on the 240. I want to go through these yen pairs. So look for these buy signals. Data is slow this evening. Yeah, the data is coming in slow. All right, so ZAR yen has a buy signal on the 240 there. Daily looks good, guys. Daily and weekly looks really, really good. Dollar yen. All right, dollar yen. Yeah, that data is coming in really slow. So dollar yen has a buy signal as well. I think all the yen pairs have a buy signal. So just go through those. And the yen pairs are doing really good on the daily and the weekly. Aussie yen. All right, Aussie yen has a buy signal here. Aussie yen looks good for a breakout there. Okay. Monster yen might be a time to bring out your monster yen system there. All right, New Zealand yen, Aussie yen. All right, look for opportunities in these yen pairs. Okay, yeah, that is taking a while there to come in. All right, 60-minute time frame. Aussie yen, guys, looks really good here. Aussie yen, 60-minute time frame, and that market just opened up. Okay, so market just opened up. Aussie yen and New Zealand yen. That market just opened up as well. Good price action on the 60-minute time frame. Okay. Stock boss. Let's see what's going on with Heat Seeker. Let's run it. All right. So about the same. I think on Sunday we had 47 symbols in here in Stock Boss. This evening we've got 48. So about the same. Basic materials, we've got about 5 stocks there. Energy, we've got about 7. Healthcare, all right. So we got quite a few here in healthcare. But guys, these are still low, right? So 48, that's not a big deal. We like to see 70, right? 70, 80, 100 in Hit Seeker for Stock Boss. Bull Master. Let's run it. 127. So we've got more volume there in Bull Master. I think we had on Sunday like 102, 103. So 125. That's an improvement. Energy stocks are moving. So let's take a look. And we know energy sector looks good. So guys, if you're going to trade your systems, Bull Master, right, and Stock Boss, keep an eye on the sectors that are moving. So Bull Master, these are energy stocks looking good. Okay, so that's what they're buying now. So you can't trade the whole market. Just find the sector that they're buying. These are really good stocks. Good price action here. Stick to that sector, okay? When we are bullish and this market, when we have buy signal in these indexes, you can just buy any sector, all right? Because the entire market is moving. So you have to focus on the particular sector. We have quite a bit of healthcare here, but decent price action. But that energy, guys, energy stocks are looking really good. Okay, really good. Our US 30 traders, and then we'll be done. Our US 30 traders. Let's move this to the 5-minute. I'm sorry, 60-minute time frame here. US 30. Yeah, that is slow this evening. US 30 guys, nothing. Our US 30 traders, what a complete mess. All right, so nothing there. Our NAS 100 traders, NAS 100 traders. All right, on the 60-minute, just a mess. All right, hopefully things will change by the time we go live on Friday. All right, so a complete mess, guys. Look at that there. Okay, so just be careful. If you're going to trade, be selective. Focus on, for Forex, these yen pairs. Okay, for equities, energy stocks, or basic materials. All right, you might find an opportunity in industrials. We don't have a lot of industrial stocks, but just stay within those sectors and preserve your capital, guys. So this is a very tricky market. We were down 800 points, yes, 800 points and change yesterday. And now we're up on the Dow over 300 points. So these are big swings in the market. And that's not good, right? That's not good. There's a lot of indecision in this market, and the bias is to the downside because we have all sell signals in these indexes. Okay, we don't have buy signals, we have sell signals. So we've had sell signals, we've called a sell in this market for what, 3 weeks now, almost 4 weeks, almost a month. Okay, and since October we haven't been making any new highs, so we have to pay attention to that, right? Because this market could come down. You don't want to get caught, right, being heavy in this market. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for coming. Have a good evening. See you guys tomorrow during Q&A. Okay, take care.